And when they free, it's all gonna be a film.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. And now the opening lineup for Tampa. They've got Victor Oladipo. Paul George is out there with the captain. And it's Gooden in at the point guard position. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Tampa. Malone with the block. Outside, Beal. Down low. Gooden with the steal. On the wing, George. Kicks to Oladipo. 5 on the clock. High post try. Unable to get that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Baylor passes to Iverson. This is to Taylor. Outside for Beal. And the layup's good off the glass.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Here's the captain. They set the pick to the inside. Outside for George. And the three ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Beal. The pass to Iverson. The 17-footer goes down.
And the mid-range game of Iverson is quite steady. He has a rapid-fire release, and even at his size, it's hard to get to his shot.
And there's the drive, and it's Gooden with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pass to the captain. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Taylor. Puts it up from 15. The shot is good by Baylor.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Here's Gooden. Going inside, and it's Gooden with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The three from Iverson. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. There's the screen. Here's Gooden. Pass to the captain. Banked in off the glass.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Beal. To the paint. Here's Malone. And slammed in by Malone.
And Malone showing you the bounce. High he got up there, dunking comes pretty easy to him. It's quite easy when you get that high up.
Here's the captain. Malone with the steal. Iverson outside. Pass to Beal. Back to Iverson. 76ers moving the ball around. Malone. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Malone's got his second basket.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
A lot of changes here for Tampa. And it's Tampa with the ball. Screen by O'Neal. To the middle. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely two-weighted and catches it on the way down. He's all. Already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
On the top of the key, Iverson, no luck.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's McCaw. He's covered by Hudson. McCaw with the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Iverson. And it's sent back by West. And they'll keep possession. Count that one. Hudson against Kobe. Inside. And Shaq with the slam.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Here's Hudson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. They set the screen. There's the lob to the hoop. Gilmore, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Iverson against West. And that one's good, Iverson.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Bryant with it. And guarded by Capella. Kobe kicks to Brown. Back to Kobe. Tampa keeping it going with the new 14-second shot clock. And the dunk by Kobe.
And Bryant just plays without fear. In fact, he's constantly looking to score through the contact.
Tampa shooting their first free throw of the evening. And that one falls for Bryant. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Iverson passes to Hudson. And here is Bryant. Good, nice job down low. Kobe's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And finish off by Bryant.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And here are the 76ers now. After the basket by Tampa. Here he goes. And Bryant slams it in.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And he finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. They set the pick. Hudson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And it's Tampa. Their lead at 15 going into.
And your Sixers dance team. All right.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Tampa.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so, in the game for the 76ers, we've got Allen Iverson. He's out there with Bradley Beal. Baylor is out there with Moses Malone. And it's Gilmore in at the four-man position. Here's Iverson after the basket by Tampa. Here's Baylor. Here's Malone. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. On the wing, Bryant. There's the pick. He dishes it to George. Beal with the steal. The three from Iverson. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one. Beal against Kobe. And that's a foul. Called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
The 76ers making a switch here. Taylor's checked in. And a change for Tampa. Oladipo's checked in. Here's the captain. Driving the lane. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Shaq doing a nice job setting that screen.
The 76ers trail by 16. And the pass to Baylor. He kicks it to Taylor. Malone outside. Baylor against George. No good from Baylor.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And it's Malone finishing it off.
And, you know, the timing from Malone, impeccable. Really good awareness, too. Knows exactly when to rise for that alley-oop.
The shot's good. And that's now 10 points for the captain.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Beal, stolen by George. And stolen by Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Philadelphia with the ball. After the basket by Tampa. Here's Taylor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can...
Two shots.
The previous play is under...
personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
These players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
At the line for Philadelphia, Elgin Baylor. One shot.
Outside, Beal. Baylor up top. Over George. Another miss by Philadelphia.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Oladipo. Rebound by the 76ers. Beal. To the left side wing. Brown against Chambers. Poked loose. It's stolen by Brown. And now Tampa on the break. Such a wide open look. Bryant's got 12.
Well, you got to respect the speed of Bryant. He is so fast when he's got room to run.
They need this. The shot comes out.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Kobe against Hudson. Outside, Beal. There's a good screen. Pass to Capella. Chambers against Brown. 4 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. That one a little long.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Beal. Good in defending. Feeds it to Hudson. Kobe with the steal. Over in the corner, Gooden. Launches a 3. Gilmore grabs the miss. Now here's Beal. D right on him. Can they get it? And it's good on the way in. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Kobe, the pass to Gooden. Hudson against Bryant. Driving to the basket. And finish off by Bryant.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the 76ers making a change here. Iverson's checked in. West is checked in for Tampa. Throws it up high.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Hudson. The rebound by Tampa. Now Kobe. And it's Tampa ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy.
And as we welcome you to the...
Oh, man, do I like the competition I'm seeing at the 2 spot. This is a guards league. Right now, these guys are going at each other.
And right now, let's talk about that monster first half for the visiting team. And that concludes...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So for Tampa, the 5 right now. They've got Paul George, the captain out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Gooden in at the 1 spot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And Iverson gets it to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's the captain. He's covered by Malone, and it's good for 2. And that's 18 points for the captain.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency.
It's his first trip to the line.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
Now, here's Gooden. Iverson covering. And that one's good by Gooden. Gooden's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's the captain. He's covered by Malone. Count it. And that's now 20 points for the captain.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Puts it up from 15. Nice D from Oladipo.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this situation.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Iverson right side. The rebound by Tampa. The captain's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And he comes up with the deuce. The captain's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Will it go? Baylor's shot is off.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
And it's out of bounds. Tampa able to retain possession here.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
O'Neal's check in for Tampa. And it's Tampa with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 8.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Iverson passes to Beal. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Oladipo. 4-on-3 break. And O'Neal gets it to go. Shaq's got 10.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Iverson with the ball. He's against Gooden. Iverson, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
To end the drought. And a missed layup.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
In the corner, George with it, trying to get open his shot. And George is good for 3.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Passes to Malone. Baylor with the ball. Gooden with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Down low, O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Boy, nobody wants to get in his way when he's this deep. Watch out.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high-percentage shot and have some floor back.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And there's the pass to the captain. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Excellent.
And it's Tampa with the ball. Here's O'Neal. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Malone's got 4 rebounds in this game. Baylor kicks to Iverson.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Looking to end his cold spell. That shot off. And Tampa will come the other way.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
A nice shot by Shaq.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Iverson dishes to Baylor. And they hit it back. Malone can't hit. On offense, here's Tampa. O'Neal a screen on Baylor. To the paint. Shaq down low. Malone on him. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 10 points here in the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's the feed to Malone. And it's Malone finishing it off.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Gooden with it. Picked up by Malone.
76ers foul. Moses Malone. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the away team.
The captain passes to West. Good on the triple.
And this is where the nickname comes from, Mr. Outside. West can kill you from distance.
Pass to Chambers. Here's Capella. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Gilmore. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by O'Neal. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Into the lane. And Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Shaq with the screen. Here's the captain. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's Capella. Off target from the baseline. And it's Tampa holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team.
What they're banking on is us going.